What a beautiful campsite. The snow is probably going to drop off those trees today, and those limbs are holding quite a bit of snow. So there's a pretty nice campsite here. This is like the last pull-in campsite at Ranger Creek, and it even has a restroom there. I usually would never ever in a million years camp near a restroom when I'm by myself, but today I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's cold, it's winter, so it really doesn't smell. And there's a pretty big open area here for me to park out here and let the afternoon sun kind of do its thing. I'm getting an echo off that. Let the afternoon sun do its thing to kind of get some snow off these trees. And then later on I can pull back in there a little bit further. Since the snow is so nice and fresh, I'm gonna run around a little bit in here to get it packed down, give myself a little bit better of a chance to get out of here in the morning. All right, I ran back and forth several times up through this to pack it down. I think I'll put the snowshoes on and then walk through it some more to pack it down even more. And I'm gonna stay parked right here for a little while. There's nothing above me. I might get a few little flakes from that, but it's not gonna drop any heavy pieces on the truck. So I'll stay there for a while until I feel that what's going to drop off is dropped off, and I'll pull back in there and get unloaded. I went tried to make myself a nice little path to get up to the road too. Should have brought my gloves. I could have cleared the fire pit too, but I didn't bring them. Path around the fire pit and around the picnic table. Still got to clean the picnic table off. And I got a little path to a little viewpoint over there to look off. And then I've kind of just been walking around in snowshoes to make some little paths around here. I think I'll back the truck down there and unload, and then pull back forward a little bit. It's not super level. I don't know if it comes through in the camera or not, but back right where that tree is, it's got kind of a tilt right there. So I think I'll park up right in here. But I'm gonna back all the way up by the hitching post to unload some wood and stuff. Ice on this one. All right, picnic table's all cleared off, and now we can work on that fire pit there. Snow packs down really easy. I found somebody's Shasta Cola. Another can, I guess. Looks like there's a bunch of cans in here. All right. Let's put those on the table and put a little garbage bag. Perfect snow for making snowballs. Oh, crap. Whoops. That was supposed to go by it, not on it. Well, I fell down trying to come down that twice. Where it's the bear mark there is where I just scooched down on my butt for a little ways because I couldn't get the snowshoe up behind me to get any leverage to stand up. And I finally was able to. I was trying to carry the tripod and and then just had the one trekking pole. Looks like an awesome spot down here though. So let's go check it out. Well, I got my upper body workout doing the firewood, and I definitely got my leg workout climbing up this thing and then walking up and down the road flattening stuff out. Definitely use a piece of wood to hold the piece that you're going to hit. That way you don't get your hands anywhere near there in case you miss. A little bit of cedar in there. So I decided I was going to back up on the traction boards to kind of help level off a little bit. I got 3 on the right and just 1 on the left driver's side. And then I just realized I have this hidden feature, this hidden secret feature. You saw it here first. Look at this. So we'll shift into reverse. The reverse camera will come on, and look, now I can look at myself back over the traction boards. I guess I may as well film it, huh? All right, let's see if I kick them out or if I back on top of them. Oh, looks like it's gonna work. I got my water jug up in the front seat just because mostly it was in the way, and that's hit its little wrap there that I made that little short on. The wrap will fit with the water jug in the front seat. The wood box one won't fit up here. I don't think it's going to get super, super chilly tonight. But fortunately, that'll fit in there like that. I didn't even realize that when I made it. All right, fire's ripping and roaring. I got some wood I split up, and it's sitting on that aluminum bench that I bring. And some other ones sitting there on the fire to kind of get pre-warmed, a little bit more dry before they get the one on the fire. And I still got quite a bit of wood there. I got that splitting block, this splitting block. I don't know why I like to have 2, but I do. And I still have a little bit more wood from home. Starting to snow a little bit, not a whole lot. This is a kind of a real nice gentle snow coming down. And it's just been absolutely quiet out here. Every once in a while I'll hear I'll hear a truck on the highway, but the highway's on the other side of the river, and mostly what I hear is the river, so I usually just hear a noise if it's like a big truck. I just repositioned the truck a little while ago, and I don't know, I'm just kind of hanging out, not doing too much right now, just enjoying the forest. All right, it's about 5:30-ish or so. The sun is definitely set. It's very dark out. The only light I have right now is the campfire light. I do have a flashlight in my pocket and a headlamp as soon as I need it. So let's walk up to the truck in the dark. Well, I can kind of see my path. And I've got let's go ahead and put a headlamp on because I can't see nothing. All right, I've got the top raised. Snow's coming down a little bit here and there, but not too much, just a few little flakes. Got the diesel heater set up. Going into that window there with a piece of that plastic cardboard type stuff. And then the power is coming down around here, going underneath. It's hooked into an XT60, into a cord I made, and then it goes up into a corner in the bed. Comes up into a hole I had drilled for another purpose, for some solar panels on my other setup. And then it's plugged into that Blue Eddy AC 200 power station over there. And I'm gonna fill it full of some diesel fuel here in a minute and put my litter box cover on top of it, and we'll wait till later on to turn it on. The diesel heater setup. Exhaust comes out here. Intake is over there, and then the outfeed for the warm air goes in right there. Definitely need chili powder with chili, and oh, not that. I don't want that. And, oh, there it is. Some cayenne pepper. We're right about a degree below the freezing mark now. About a degree below Celsius and about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So roughly, not exactly, but roughly. We don't need to be exact. Fire is really nice. Still really warm. Well, I did what I could on that stuff. I got probably at least half of it ate, and I'm going to maybe a little bit more than half. I'm going to just throw the lid back on it and put it up in the front, and that'll be lunch tomorrow. Well, it says we're 28 outside and 51 in here, or -2 outside and about 10 degrees in here. So that's pretty good. Crank the little vent open here a little bit. Get some fresh air. And I'll crack a window, and that'll be it. I have a lot more stuff in here than I normally do. Normally the saws and the awning thing right there aren't in here. And this snow bag and recovery stuff is arranged a lot better, but it's kind of chaotic here. I spent most of my time outside, so I didn't really prepare in here, so it's a mess. And my sleeping bag got a little damp on the end, so that's gonna be fun, but oh well. Oh well, life goes on, no big deal. If it's too horrible, I'll just wrap up in blankets, and then I got my my quilts there I can use, but should be fine. Bottom of my rain pants got a little damp, so I got the air from the diesel heater is drying these gloves, and then blowing on these to hopefully dry them out a little bit. They probably won't get all the way dry, but they'll be drier than what they are now. And if they're wet in the morning, at least they won't be cold and wet, they'll just be wet. Well, it is the next morning. I was laying up there just scrolling the phone, and
I slept with my head on this side just in case I had to get out of bed quick, and kind of help keep the moisture from breathing more toward the center, toward the vent. And I heard a big tree crash, and you would not believe how fast I got out of the top of this pop-up camper and down on the bottom where I could lay down in case I needed to. Then some snow actually just blew in through this and drifted down. So I guess it's time to get up. My gloves that I hung up here are nice and dry now. It's about 28 outside, about 59 in here. About -2 outside and about 15 in here. Yeah, let's see what we can see. I've heard it snowing earlier, but I don't think it was supposed to snow very much. And still snowing now. Looks like it snowed a little bit. I don't hear the diesel clicking out there. It's still blowing though. So I might have run out of fuel. I didn't put a full tank in because I knew I was gonna get up and I didn't want to have to dump any out. So that'll be a perfect timing, I guess. Well, the little snowball across from the diesel heater didn't melt off last night. No surprise. Let's see how much fuel is in there. See if it actually did run out of fuel. Yeah, it's empty. So that's good. I timed that almost perfect. Looks like it didn't snow too much. It's still, yeah, it just snowed a little dusting last night. Not much out here at all. A little windy, but not too bad. I heard that tree crack this morning, and that was probably just a branch break and fall. It made me very nervous. Oh, look at that. It's right there. There's the one right next to me. Wow. That one right there that I was camped right next to fell the other way. It definitely would have hit the truck if it would have fallen toward me. Yep, that's camping next to trees, camping next to dead trees. So that'll be some firewood for somebody next time they come out here. Probably be for me next time I come out here. Wow, that definitely would have hit me. Stand back here and look how close that is. Turn that thing off. Yeah, that's only like 20 feet away from my truck. It's not super super cold out. It's below freezing, but not super cold. I didn't bring a fridge. I didn't bring a cooler. I just brought this little kind of lunch bag type thing to keep my cold stuff in. And then last night I had had the blanket like that to keep it kind of sandwiched in with the tailgate to try to maintain the temperature. There's really nothing in there anyway, just a little bit of salad and an orange juice, but I didn't want it to get warm and spoil inside the camper, and I didn't want it to freeze solid, so that was my little refrigeration solution there. Got a fire going already. And now my gloves are wet again. That's funny. I made a little windshield for my stove. It's all made out of wood.
it's gonna be just fine. If it catches on fire, I'll just throw it in the actual fire. Oh, looks like that's done. Water's steaming. Gonna do another one of these Mountain House breakfast skillets for breakfast. This one expired in January 2017, so that's not bad, huh? It's at 7 years. Now we're good. I'm sure it's fine. I have a bunch of these things that are several more that are expired, and then I have a bunch that are good till like 2046. So I'm kind of trying to work through the older ones. We'll carefully measure the water as usual. A little on my hand there. It's hot. Put it in our little pouch here. Just Reflectix and Gorilla Tape. Put it on. Some people just fold it over, but I made a little lid for mine. Just why not? All right, and then let it sit right there and cook up. Start to pour. There's a spoon. I got a spoon somewhere. Looks like I guessed good on the water again. Yeah, looks like it's good enough. I think it's getting close to time to get out of here. Let's start backing up. All right, there's a better look at the tree that fell down last night right next to me. Fortunately, it fell that way and did not fall this way, because that would have sucked. Nice powdery snow, look at that. That snow is great. All right, I think we're good.